So, what is a Sigma male? Sigma males share many traits in common with the alpha archetype, though their tendency to walk outside of the lines of traditional social dominance hierarchies sets them apart and makes them different. A Sigma male is a man within the socio-sexual hierarchy who chooses to live his life outside of the normal social dominance hierarchy structures of society. The archetypal Sigma male is defined above all else by his tendency to forsake the traditional social dominance hierarchies of modern society. Sigma males walk a more solitary path. They're sometimes called lone wolves or wanderers. The socio-sexual hierarchy is a system for describing how men and boys relate to one another and organize themselves into different archetypes. These archetypes categorize men based on who they are, how they behave, what their inclinations are likely to be, and how they're perceived by women in the sexual marketplace. Benefits of a Sigma male lifestyle. There are many benefits to walking the path of the Sigma. Here are the 3 most compelling advantages of choosing to journey through life as a lone wolf. 1. Freedom. The main benefit of living the Sigma male lifestyle is freedom. Releasing yourself from the burden of caring about what other people think of you gives you the inner power to live life unapologetically on your terms. This encapsulates many of the benefits of being a Sigma, and is perhaps the number one thing that true Sigma men care about most. 2. Attraction. Women are drawn to the Sigma male archetype for many reasons. First off, Sigma males are always willing to walk away. This is a highly attractive trait to women, because it shows that the man is confident and likes himself enough to be content with his own company. This is a serious high-value marker, and exists at the opposite end of the spectrum from unattractive traits like clinginess, neediness, and desperation. Women are also intensely attracted to novelty and mystery, and the nomadic Sigma male fits this stereotype perfectly. In fact, in the first chapter of Cindy Meston's book, Why Women Have Sex, she says this. Indeed, a certain amount of mystery can be sexually motivating for women, or for men for that matter. Not only can mystery stoke attraction, too much familiarity can squash it. As one woman said in her sexual memoir, proximity can kill sex faster than fainting. 3. Efficiency. As a Sigma male, you're not bound to the usual trappings of society, expectations, or normal societal pressures. Therefore, instead of wasting a bunch of time and money, you can live life on your own terms, go where you want, move at your own pace, and spend your resources to further your own personal goals and plans. Sigma males aren't dependent upon anyone else's viewpoint or judgment. Therefore, the need to impress other people goes right out the window, allowing them to be 100% genuine and authentic. Drawbacks of being a Sigma male. Unfortunately, as with every other archetype, Sigma males do face some challenges. They don't have a tribe. This is probably the number one downside to being a Sigma. And while it's possible to mitigate this one with some forethought and planning, it's still important to note. There are many benefits to being part of a tribe. Friendship, companionship, safety in numbers, having people to help you and take care of you when you're sick, etc. Walking away from the social dominance hierarchy certainly comes with some upsides. But the biggest downside is exactly the same as the biggest upside: you're alone. For this reason, some Sigmas don't see the lone wolf Sigma male lifestyle as a lifelong pursuit. These men pursue the wanderer's life as younger men, and then transition back into tribal living as they start to get older. There are a lot of benefits to having a family, a community, a home base, and a support network. And while the dangers of being a lone wolf are mostly minimized in our modern culture, they're still present, and they're still a factor. Some Sigmas end up creating their own dominance hierarchies, and become their own version of an alpha. A perfect example of this is the man who works alone in his office or bedroom to build his business. But once he has amassed his wealth, he may build a larger company and hire employees to help him. He builds a team and a tribe, and in so doing, creates his own dominance hierarchy. He's still free to live the life he wishes, but he also inherits many of the benefits of being an alpha at the same time. The journey can be tumultuous. Learning to grow into yourself as a Sigma male can be a difficult experience for some. Sigma males may struggle in their early years. not understanding why they're different, and plugged into a society that isn't necessarily kind to those who prefer to go their own way. Many Sigma males grow up feeling depressed, bullied, discarded, and alone. Of course, this begs the question, which came first? The bad experiences, or the Sigma mentality? Did a rough childhood condition you to prefer to go your own way as an adult? Is it possible that bullying and/or negative interpersonal experiences early on in life play a key role in the Sigma male's decision to walk away from the hierarchy later on? Personally, I think there may be something to this. But I also think that it's a blend of nature and nurture, and that there's a certain part of it that you're born with. Studies show that victims of bullying tend to carry wounds from their experiences into adulthood. People who were bullied in school, for example, tend to have worse mental and physical health as adults than bullies or kids who were never bullied. This isn't to say that your Sigma male tendencies are being caused by some hidden childhood wound. But everything that happens to us holds significance as we grow into adult men and pursue our own destinies. Where does the Sigma male fit on the socio-sexual hierarchy? The exact role of the Sigma male archetype in modern socio-sexual hierarchy is somewhat hotly debated. But for all intents and purposes, it describes a man who goes his own way, living as a lone wolf. I've found that the term is often used in conjunction with MGTOW philosophy, men going their own way. Men who believe in the MGTOW movement tend to identify strongly with the Sigma archetype. They see the idea of walking away from social dominance hierarchies and becoming a lone wolf. But despite the obvious ideological link between the Sigma male archetype and MGTOW, that's not the only filter through which to view the true identity of the Sigma male. To get a truly accurate view of exactly how a Sigma fits into the modern socio-sexual hierarchy, we need to pull the lens back and take a larger look at how the different male archetypes fit together. What motivates the Sigma male? If the alpha male is the king, and if he's served by a court filled with beta males, then the Sigma male is the traveling bard, storyteller, or wanderer who visits the king. He may dine with the king. He may even hold the king's favor. His exploits or successes, while not necessarily well known, may earn him respect and admiration. He doesn't take a wife right away. Instead, he sleeps with his pick of the most beautiful women from the king's court, and if he sees in that woman the necessary qualities complementary to him, a very serious relationship can be created. For the Sigma, the journey itself is the true goal. This is what he lives for. Unlike the betas, he doesn't lust for the king's power or favor. In fact, he probably truly doesn't care if the king likes or dislikes him, because those things are meaningless to him as a Sigma. He also frees himself from the trappings and challenges of trying to compete with the betas. Why? Because, once again, he just doesn't care enough about the social dominance hierarchy to bother with trying to secure himself a place within it.